it's good to get out and just clear your mind. Clear your mind. It's a joke from another vlog. It is, and it's good to get out and get clear. Clear some of the garbage out. I have a very stressful career. It's very stressful. And, you know, I need stuff like this, right? In the winter time, it's going to be problematic because sport bikes don't do well in the snow or sand. Okay, there's a railway up ahead. I'd love to know where I am. Oh, maybe I'll find some weird cult up ahead. I really don't know which way to go. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, let's see some signage. Like, yeah, this is what bugs me, right? Like, a lot of times you get a sign, and it really means nothing, right? Like, what does this mean? Second Highway 598. Like, what does that mean? Well, what's this way? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. I know what that's called, but where does it lead? Right? So now I'm headed west, and this is an approximate. I don't have an internal compass, nor one on the dash of the sport bike. Just guessing, kind of. The mountains are west, and the not mountains are north, east, and south. And I know I turned left, so I know I was going north. So left is west. So yeah, let me know what you think about all this stuff. You know, I'm not sure I totally know where these vlogs are headed. I haven't had a lot of experience with different RPGs lately. Okay, we got a sign here. Okay, here you go. So, oh, I know where I am. I think. Yeah, I know exactly where I am. Oh, I was not as far out as I thought I was. I thought I was far away. Wow, I know exactly where I am. Holy. RPG rider knows where he is and knows where he stands. Wow. Yeah, so I've been going through a bit of a depression lately. Just all career related stuff. Target fixation. I looked at something on the road there and kept my eyes on it, so I started drifting over to it. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it refers to you have a tendency to drive to go in the direction of where your eyes are looking. A lot of race drivers, well, all race drivers learn this. But a lot of race drivers are familiar with it. When they're headed towards a wall or something and they want to avoid it, it's difficult to do. What they have to do is force their eyes away from the wall in the direction they want to go, and then throw the wheel in that direction. Because you tend to head in the direction your eyes are looking. And that happened to me just then. I looked at something on that yellow line, and I only did it for a few moments, and immediately I started drifting in that direction. And then I couldn't correct myself So I had to reduce the throttle. I had to pull back from the throttle and slow down. So the thing about a sport bike is that you can't put on the brakes in a turn. When the bike is turning, you can't brake once you're going a certain speed, right? Obviously, you probably can in your driveway if you're careful to a minimal extent, right? But yeah, on a bike that you can't do it. You can't even do it on a paddle bike, like on a 10 speed. Just do it. No, don't ride your bike and do this. Get off your bike, walk beside your bike, right? And then turn the handle and put on your front brake at the same time and see what happens. Your bike just immediately falls down, or tries to, right? You know, so catch it, because it's going to happen. So that's what happens on a motorcycle. You cannot put on the brakes in the turn when the bike is leaning or the handlebars are turned. It'll immediately crash, right? So what you do is, in a turn, if you have to slow down, you reduce the throttle. If you have to emergency brake, you need to straighten the bike up, which is obviously problematic, right? But you have to straighten the bike up if you have to emergency brake, right? So obviously you have to go in a straight line, right? So that was pretty fun. I enjoyed talking with you guys. It's got Terminator skies today. Like the first Terminator at the end when Sarah Connor is speaking about the future in her Jeep in Mexico, and the skies look like that. Some kid comes by and says a storm's coming. And she's thinking, you have no idea, kid. Then she drives over the kid and laughs. No, she doesn't do that. So yeah, I can't think of much else to chat about. We've covered a lot of ground. Yeah, I'm sick again. Maybe it's the stress of my career. The stress of my thoughts, more than likely. Yeah, I don't know, you know. A lot has happened that hasn't been too great. I'm not sure where this guy's waiting, because it's a green light. I don't get it. You're allowed to go in the green, dude. Like it's a green and a turn signal, so I'm not sure. It just seems weird. We'll go to one more place before I go in. The snow is going to start falling soon, so pretty soon everything's going to be ruined. Right. So, okay, I'll stay in this lane for a few more minutes. I'm in the right lane of the right lane for a reason. It's what happens is people try to force you out of the lane. They'll try to squeeze past you to go right if you're on a motorcycle often. It's illegal. You own the lane you're in. But they will do it, and they've tried to do it to me. And usually it's the SUV moms who are the awfuler ones. Oh, look, a sidecar with a doggy in it. You don't see that very often, eh? So I protect my lane. I become an obstacle when I'm stopped, so you can't force your way past me without running over me. And usually they won't go to that extent because they know other people are around, or they see the camera, or they don't want to injure their vehicle. So typically you won't get run over if there are consequences. In a post-nuke environment, it gets a little sketchy. You might get run over. All of those rules and procedures and policies and cultural norms that have been rammed down the person's throat start to erode, and then they start to think about the prime focus of all of our existence, and that is to survive. To survive. That explains a lot of our behavior, eh? To survive. Whether that be through our genetic offspring or through us. I like to think there's a more noble reason, but I don't know. I don't know anymore.